Hi. This is a discussion about climate change and weather. It's a very important discussion that we all must face sooner or later because it affects this place right here, Earth. This is where we live, all of us, everyone you've ever known or cared about, everybody you ever hated, came from this planet. We will live here, we will die here. Unless, of course, we're astronauts, but that's a whole different subject. We're going to talk about how climate change is affecting this Earth. First of all, it's weather. We care about weather. Is it going to be rainy today? Is the sun going to come out? Is it going to be cloudy? And those who study the weather tell us how to be prepared. They've studied it for years with their technology, and they tell us you better bring your umbrella because it might rain. Now, they're pretty good at what they do. All right, I can see you're a little skeptical about that. They're not perfect, and it is a science that they're continually refining, but they're getting pretty good. Of course, it's kind of easy. Most people in the world live under 4 seasons. You have a spring that is a little bit warmer, and plants are starting to sprout and to grow. Flowers are blooming, and then the summer comes, which is the hottest time of the year. Plants are in their full bloom. And after that, we have the fall as the plants and trees start to go dormant in a lot of cases and prepare for the coldest time of the year, the winter. Those are our 4 seasons, what we are used to, what we are accustomed to. But let's say something happened to change the 4 seasons. Let's say that suddenly the summer would start earlier and last longer and become hotter. Well, that would mean that things have changed. Now, here's an example. This is your friend here. Okay, he may not look like your friend, but imagine he's your best friend and he's always in a good mood. He's always happy. You would say that's his personality because he's always in a good mood. He's a great guy. But, oh, wait a second. What if he has a bad day one day? What if he's not in a good mood? What if for that day he was negative, he was down, he was not cheerful at all? But every other day, he was his normal, happy self. You would say that he had a mood change. If that day he had a bad mood. But what if it wasn't just that one day? What if over a series of days, he was in a bad mood? In fact, it was very frequently that he was in a bad mood. You would say that he had a personality change. Now, this is a year. Okay, I know it doesn't look like a year, but just work with me. That's a year. And this is a normal year. 4 seasons are even, and oh wait, this is red now, so that's a hotter than normal year. And a hotter than normal year versus a normal year, you know, some years are hotter than others, and it just happens occasionally. It's a weather change, a weather pattern change. If it happens maybe 1 or perhaps even 2 times, we can accept that as a weather change. It's not significant. It's not a change in personality. It's just a change in mood. But if it happens persistently over a longer period of time, and if those years are significantly hotter than the previous years, then you can say that the climate is changing. And this is what we're talking about, a climate change on planet Earth. Now, the hotter than normal months and the normal months, well, when more hotter than normal months come, that becomes the new normal because we watch the weather. We have as long as we have been human. And there are also scientists who have studied it. They've collected temperature readings from around the northern hemisphere at sea and on land in various countries starting back as early as 1850. And the UK Meteorology Department combined this information on one chart, the average temperature change. You notice it was kind of flat and level. The change went up and down, and then it peaked. That was World War II. And after that, it leveled out again, but slowly and surely it peaked again and was continuous even to present day. This means that we on planet Earth are experiencing climate change. Now, if you live in a temperate zone and it just gets a little bit warmer, or even if you're in a cooler zone and it's getting a little bit warmer, it may not be that big of a deal. But as it continues to increase, its effect will be felt all over this place we call home, planet Earth. Just some food for thought for right now. We'll talk more about climate change in the future. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you next time.